Hi everybody. I just thought I'd like to do a chat today for something different. I'm in my craft room right now. And we had to go to the city today and Mr. R had to go into Walmart and something has been brought to our attention and I want to know what your feeling is on all this. He went down by the bicycles, and this time of year, bicycles should be very plentiful. He said they only had about 6 children's bikes. That's it. No children, no other adult bikes, no little bikes, no nothing. And at our grocery store, which is Walmart, I'll give out the name in Farmington, Maine, you go in there to go shopping and the shelves are bearing a lot of times. You can't get anything. And about 2 weeks ago, Ray and I was in there shopping and we saw this great big white table set up and we thought, what's this set up for? And there was 2 gentlemen there and it said truck drivers needed. And we looked at each other, truck drivers needed, and then the sign below said truck drivers needed for Walmart. So does that mean Walmart doesn't have enough truck drivers or there isn't enough truck drivers to deliver our goods? So that got us thinking, what should we do? Now we have a pantry and we put back in the pantry. I also can. What's your thought on all this? In your area, are your stores stocked? Do you stock different stuff? Do you have a pantry? Do you have a freezer? Do you keep them stocked? I'm just wondering. They say there's a meat shortage. Is there a meat shortage? I don't know if there's a meat shortage. I get my meat through a butcher. I'm going to call him later today to put an order in. But I'm just trying to get a feeling from you guys on how your area is and what do you think's going on? I mean, are your stores well stocked? Do you believe in stocking a pantry? Do you believe stocking a freezer? Do you can? That's another thing. How many out there can? I can. I usually can beans and pickles and tomatoes. I freeze celery usually, or I make up a mixture of celery, onions, and tomatoes. It all depends what I want to do and what's ready at the time. I not only do for me, I do for my other 2 boys because they like my pickles and they like cucumbers. So I grow enough to share with them. And if there's any others, I just share with the community. How many of you share out your garden with other people? Are you saving your seeds? Have you had a hard time getting seeds? I've not had a hard time getting seeds, but Mr. R works in a hardware store and they haven't been able to get shovels and rakes since spring. Now people need shovel and rakes now. What's up with that? They just keep saying they can't get the item. Ray's had a pole saw he ordered since way back in January through a tractor company. And it still hasn't come in yet. How many's experiencing this problem? What's happening? What do you think's happening? How are you preserving your food and what are you doing to be prepared? Now I just heard a couple of days ago, they're all worried now that the grid's going down. There's going to be another grid problem. How many of you think there's going to be a grid problem? I don't know. And if so, if we do lose power or water, do you have the means to have it or do you have the means of having it? Now I've heard people that can water. I don't can water, I have a well. We have a generator, but that's another thing. If the grid went down, would you be able to get gas? No. How are you going to get gas? There's so many ifs out there in the world today, and we just don't know what to expect for tomorrow. So we just try to be prepared as well as we can. I have a pantry that has food in it. I have a freezer that has food in it, and I do my canning. Now, I think myself, a good way is if a person cannot can when they get up there as a senior, as myself, I'm in the senior bracket now. There's nothing wrong with the canned chicken. If you buy white canned chicken, and it can be very inexpensive if you get it on sale at Dollar General. I'm a big Dollar General person. I like to watch their sales, and you can get some good deals. Now, you could stock up on that. I mean, I've seen the expiration date good for 2 years. I'm just wondering how your preparedness is, I guess. Now, I've stocked up on some of that chicken. I've stocked up on tuna fish. You make tuna casseroles, tuna sandwiches, tuna melts. Just so much you can do with tuna, too. Tuna patties. I've stocked up on that. You make your own soups. I make my own soups. I don't always can my broth. I make my broth. But, you know, these are all questions I'd like to know, and we could all share as a group, is what do you all do? How well prepared are you? Just wondering. I don't know if anybody's checked my $10 a week out that I saved to go to Dollar Tree to put back in my pantry. If not, look up here or there or down there or down there and just press in Maniac Grammy's $10 pantry haul. And it will come up. And if you're not subscribed to me, hit that bell and make sure it's all colored when you hit it, because when you hit it and it's colored, that means you'll get all my notifications when they come out. And I try to post every day. I don't always get Sunday because I like to have a day of rest. I'm thinking on changing the channel up a little bit. I don't know what you all think of that. I was supposed to make something rhubarb today, but Mr. R's home and he's got some projects he needs me to help him with. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put something out with rhubarb. I know I used to do a lot of cooking on this channel, but for 2 reasons. Mr. R is a diabetic now, and when I seem to post diabetic recipes, no one seems to really be interested, and I don't get the views. I don't know why. I would think I would, but I don't. I can't eat all the stuff I bake, and I can only give so much to neighbors, and they're like, whoa, you know, let's not have so much sugar. So I don't know, but I am doing a Tea Tuesday, which I'm kind of excited about. It's called Tea Tuesday, so you can check that out. Every Tuesday I'll be on drinking hot tea or cold tea and chit-chatting and doing a project. Now, I will be doing a project and showing it this Tuesday coming up. I guess that's all I wanted to talk to you about, was the economy, what you're doing, how you're preserving. Are you prepared if the grid goes down? Do you believe in the grid going down? Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I have a kitchen cook stove. I also have an Ashley stove in our basement for heat. We have an outdoor furnace that we can run with a generator if we have the gas. My cook stove will heat all upstairs, and my basement is just craft room, and I have a craft room upstairs and storage. And I have gas lights. I have one gas light that will light my whole area up in my front living area. We have oil lamps. I have a fireplace. If need be, I could even cook on that, but I got a kitchen cook stove. We have candles. I make homemade candles too. And I have solar battery lights, which work great in the windows. That gives enough light too. And those string lights that you can buy that run by, I think, 2 AA's you can get at the Dollar Tree. If you just get the white ones, the clear, they let quite a bit of light in the home. You know, if you need some. I'm rocking my chair and it's rubbing against my treadmill next to me. But I hope you like this chit chat. Please leave a comment in your views on what I've talked about. And I could talk more about this if you wanted. I could talk about what I buy to try to save. I try not to go over anything crazy or budgeting crazy. I'm getting into more crafts now, so I'm spending more on crafts and doing a little bit more crafts. And now my pool's ready, so I can enjoy the pool. But I also got the garden to think of. I've got all kinds of herbs getting ready to prepare. Also, I'm gonna go out and snip maybe some herbs today, and I'm gonna start up my dehydrator. So have a great day. God bless. Stay well and healthy. And we will see you tomorrow. Please leave a comment down below. Share out my videos if you would, please. And if you have time, watch a video or two. It sure will help me. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.